Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to Some Car Mechanic. We're gonna once again go on to a little bit of a barn find. We're gonna see what we can find, because once we hit level 13 we're actually gonna be able to go to the junkyard and we're gonna be able to find a bunch of junkers and stuff, so I'm super excited. We need I guess roughly like 400 experience before we get to level 13, which isn't a lot, so I thought let's go do another pretty awesome junkyard build. Maybe we can find something a little bit more exciting than a RS2 Avant. So let's just go. I have a ton of these junkyard barns. I have more than this. I have maybe like 4 more, so we honestly can just go to a ton of these. I'll be damned. Okay, well there's another RS here, which we're not gonna get. If I could, can I somehow get to this? Here's a but looks at things, the exact car that we did previously, right? Yeah, it is. Audi RS2 Avant for 7,000. That's pretty cheap. But look what's here. Holy, a Ferrari. I mean, this is probably going to be pretty expensive. I don't believe I'll have enough money to buy this. Let's see here. If we go here, check it out. Wait a minute. Hold your goddamn mobile phones. 37... Ferrari 488 GTB. Thank you. Yes. We're gonna take it to the garage and okay. What the fuck? So let's have a look at these some of these junk areas here. Maybe we can find something worth taking here. We found another crate, which is good. I'll take that. Sometimes you get some good items from there. That's about it. All right. Holy, look at this. What the? Dude, we got a Ferrari for 37. Damn. Okay, this is going to be pretty goddamn nice. If we look, for example, overview, yeah, the engine looks a little bit busted up, everything there, so we're going to have to fix that. That's so cool. So we already have a car, but I thought I'll visit another one, so let's see what this one has. Does this have... Oh, it's got a Corvette. I already see it. That's... Wait, is that a... Oh no, it's an Infinity bumper. Bugatti Veyron Sport front bumper. Alright, maybe we'll find one of those eventually. Look at this though. We've got a Corvette there with a pretty goddamn nice... Whoa, what's back here? A Focus RS. Okay, holy smokes. Well, if there wasn't that Ferrari there, this RS was going to be definitely something that I'd rebuild. Look at that, that's pretty cool. It's got even the RS badge. That is so cool. And also their Corvette is pretty cool as well. But we have a Ferrari, so I guess let's go rebuild that. Look at this though. Holy smokes. This thing's neat as hell. So we're going to totally rebuild this. I wonder how much we'd get for this. Let's sit down. Look at this. My god. So the steering wheel is a little bit busted. We'll probably need to replace that. But everything else kind of looks okay. Alright. So what we're going to do is we're pretty much going to rebuild most of the things over here. You can see the fenders are... a little bit busted, the bumper, engine. So let's pretty much rebuild this, and let's put it on the lift. Oh, I'm very excited about this. I'm very excited. It's a rear engine as well, so that's pretty cool. I haven't worked on too many rear engine ones, so I'm super excited about this. So you know what we're gonna do? We're pretty much just gonna strip it. I think that's what we're gonna do. We're just going to take. Can I take this off as well? Does that make it a little bit easier for me to get to the engine? I guess not really. So what is this? It's a V8 Supercharger. Okay, that is super clean. So we're not even gonna bother like fixing things. We're totally just, what we're gonna do is what we did last time. We're totally just gonna rip everything off, take everything apart that we can, and we're just gonna totally rebuild it, because I think that's just gonna be the best way of doing this. So we're pretty much just going to take the... Yeah, this engine is pretty rusty. As you can see, it is in bad shape. So the best thing we're going to do for... I need to take this belt off. There we go. So the best thing we're going to do is we're going to totally take it apart, remove everything, and then we'll just rebuild this sucker like we did last time, because I think that's going to be this way. 43,000 probably wouldn't be enough to rebuild a Ferrari. But maybe in Car Mechanic it will be enough, so let's give it a go. I'm kind of intrigued to see for how much this will get sold. That's what I'm really intrigued for. Because, I mean, we bought it, what, for 37,000? It was pretty damaged. But, I mean, this car's worth some serious bugs, so it's going to be very interesting. There's definitely a lot of parts we're going to have to take off, replace, but hopefully this will give us the level we need, which is 13 to go to the junkyard, so that's going to be pretty badass. You can see that the insides are just pretty rusty, so they're not definitely going too well. We need to take off this other header. Here we go. These coilovers look terrible. Well, ignition coil, not coilovers. Spark plugs seem to be at pretty good pretty bad condition as well, like 21, 22. So there's definitely... Wait, can I take that off? Why can't... Oh, one more screw. I was like, why is it not coming off? There we go. And now we can take this. This is a big engine. V8. So it's going to be super fun rebuilding this, because there's definitely more parts to this as well. Not that it really matters, because we're removing everything anyway. So it doesn't matter how many parts it has. I'm going to have to rebuild it, I guess. One thing I realized is I like to rebuild the engine completely, rather than, for example, you know, when you do like repair jobs, you kind of like, oh, go find this part that's broken and then repair it. I'd rather like just take everything off and then build it. I don't know. I kind of just like that better. So we almost have taken this engine apart. Not quite. We still got a few things we need to take off. But I mean, this is definitely a lot more of a bigger boy than our last car that we did, which was the Audi. It didn't take long for Redline Garage to start making some serious car gains. And here we go. Right, so I think we have most of it off. I need to take the starter thing off. Access from under the... Okay, so that is it for everything I can take off from under the... above the car. So now we need to go under. One thing I don't know how this drain thing is gonna work. So for example, sometimes these don't really work that well. Can I... Oh no, it worked. Okay, awesome. So now I can drain it, right? Does it drain? Maybe it drained, or maybe it didn't have any oil. Either way, it's... how do I... Do you need to take this off? Well, how do I get to the engine? What the hell? Oh, I guess I'll just have to do it through like this, like through the tire, like that. And then, okay, that was really weird. Never mind. At least I'm under the engine now. That was strange. But the whole car was covered. I wasn't able to get to the engine. Let's get this big old gearbox out of the way as well. Look at this thing. This thing is big. Big old thing. God damn. Okay, so am I gonna have to remove... Okay, wait a minute. We might be okay here. Because the way I want to do it is how I built the Audi. I'm going to start with like three parts, so to speak. Rebuild engine. Then, you know... No, I mean, take the engine apart, rebuild it. Then take the back kind of suspension stuff, rebuild it and do the front. So, I think we should be okay. Or do I need to... I think it might be okay here. Let's take these things off. I gotta make sure I remember to take these rods off, because I'm getting... Obviously, there's twice as many pistons here, so we're gonna make sure we take these things off. All of them. This is probably the more tedious part of the whole job, honestly. Is to take these off, because there's... You gotta take a rod cap of each of them off, and then you gotta take a crankshaft bearing cap as well, so... It's a little bit annoying here, but we're nearly done here. Then fun stuff, baby. Then we can repair stuff. So I think now we can lower it, and hopefully we can take out... Whoa, it looks really weird. What the hell? The exhausts are floating. Never mind. That's a little bit strange here. So let's get the pistons out. I think we can take these, right? Can I... Accessible from the engine bay? What? You don't... I am from the engine bay. What the hell? Okay, that was really weird. Okay, we're fine now. I was getting really confused, because sometimes these mod cars are a little bit different. And they can be a bit glitchy and not work correctly. And that makes me sad when that happens. But I think this one will be fine here. We're getting some progress here. And let's get the final thing, which is... Now we just gotta lift it and get the rest of the engines out. Damn! Damn, look how expensive one engine block is. The V8 engine block is 3,500, but because we have a perk which gives us 5% off, I think, or 10% off, something like that, it's a little bit less. But look at this big boy. This is alright, this is what we're gonna need, so I'm just gonna buy one already. Because let's take it out. You know what, I'm gonna add this rear bumper back on because it is making me feel uneasy seeing that part there missing. So let's get this engine bit out. So here we go, old engine out, which is awesome. So now what we can do is we can already add in the new one. I already went and get it. There you go, ahead of the game, baby, ahead of the game. So let's finish with the bottom. We're gonna get the crankshaft in there, and then we can put the pistons in, and then we can pretty much... What else do we need to add here? I guess the gearbox and everything like that. So let's get that first, because then we can add those under the car. Let's get this puppy back up, and let me buy a few things. So we're gonna need a clutch plate, we're gonna need a clutch pressure plate, we're gonna need a clutch bearing, we're definitely gonna need a flywheel, and then the gearbox, I'm gonna presume is a V8 one, if I can see it where it is. V8, here we go. I'm gonna just go and get this, because I think it is that one. And then we need a crankshaft, we need just a clean V8 as well. And I think bearing caps, we might as well get some of these as well. I'm gonna guess we needed 4 maybe? So here we go, let's add the correct crankshaft. There we go, very nice. And can we add the pistons? I don't think we can. Can we add these though? Yeah, I might as well add these. I'm actually gonna have to come under here one more time, because I'm gonna have to add the pistons, and then I can add the end cap things, whatever they were called. And also I can add... Oh, we only needed 3. I bought an extra one. Damn it. Wasting money. Well, we can definitely add these parts here, so let's get these on. Alright, we put the bearing on. There we go. And then hopefully... Yes, we got the right gearbox. It was just a V8 one. Perfect, dude. This is nice. So let's lower it. We're going to add the pistons, and then we need to get it up in the air again. So let's go buy some pistons. We obviously need... Actually, we can get 8 of these. Boom. And then we need... Here we go. I think we just need just a normal piston. I think. I'm just going to risk it. 608. And then we obviously need 8 of these as well. And one thing we can get already is a fuel. We can get a fuel tank. We can get one of these. And we can also get a fuel pump. And I know there's a starter that we took out as well. And it's a V8 one. So there we go. There's some of the parts we're going to put in. Alright, here we go. Let's add these pistons. It's a little bit awkward to see, but here we go. Looks like they were the right ones, right? Hopefully. I guess it'll blow up if it was the wrong ones. This is going to be a really nice car. I actually kind of want to drive it. Obviously, it's a super bigger and more expensive... That's some bad English there. This is just a different car. This car is the craziest car I've worked on so far, so hopefully we're gonna make some good money. Right, so there's the pistons. So now let's just get it back up in the air, and we can do this and go add... Let's add the fuel tank, because that is fine. And also we can add the fuel pump as well, because I know I've got that. Get the starter. I think we got the right one. There we go, V8. And now we get under the engine, and I can add all of the 8 of the rod caps. It's going to be a little bit tedious, but let's get all of these on. And then I think I need a pan. What are they called? An oil pan. I was like, what did I need? I know it's a pan, but I didn't know what it was called. So this is what I need. If I type in oil, I actually need a V8 oil filter. And then I need an oil pan, a V8 one, right? I just gonna guess it's just a main one like this. So now if we add these, right, it should be fine. Hell yes, very nice. It's looking much better already. So that is in, and also I can replace this oil filter. There we go. And now I think I'm good. We're finishing the top of the engine, so we're gonna lower this. I'm actually a little bit intrigued to see the price of the car. So if we go to checklist, let's see. It's only 39,000. So we still got a long way to go. Damn, this engine's gonna be pretty pricey to fix. I need 2 of these engine headers. So let's add these on. So it's a little bit of progress here, I think, which is going to be nice. I got a steering pump as well, so let's get that on. V8, so it's pretty expensive. Let's get these suckers on here, right? Hopefully they're the right ones. Yes, they are. I'm going to need like 2 or 8, yeah, 4 of everything. Well, actually 8 of everything, which is going to suck. This is definitely going to be more of a expensive rebuild. Hopefully I have enough money. It's going to be awkward if I don't. So now what we can add is we need 4 of these camshafts, and we need a supercharger intake manifold. Okay, so let's see. So we need a V8, V8, just a V8. Here we go. So we need 4 of these. Bada bing, bada boom. So cam gears. I guess I just need a V8. Would that be this one, or would it just be a normal cam gear? Huh. I don't know about that one. So we need a V8 manifold, which... That's exhaust manifold. Is it that one that we need? I know we need this one, the supercharger intake manifold, so we can get one of these. And I think I need 2 of these. There's a lot of I think, okay, guys? Because like I said... I'm not the best car guy, but goddamn, this is a lot of fun. So let's add these parts on. Hopefully I did get the right ones. It's gonna be a little bit awkward if I didn't. Let's test out this. Did I get the right one? Hey, looks like I did. Very nice. Let's add the second one here for the other side as well. Look at this. We're making some serious progress. We're making some good gains here. Guys, by the way, if you do enjoy these car mechanic videos, let me know in the comments, alright? I appreciate your faces if you do enjoy them. Show some love and support. I know there's some people that really don't like these for some reason, but I have so much fun that I just had to do some, because I'm learning, man. Education, baby. So which ones do we need? It's just cam gears. Alright, so we need some cam gears, we need some spark plugs, and we need a supercharger V8. Alright. I believe I'll need 2 of these. Hopefully. Fingers crossed that was the right one I got. I know I'll need a belt tensioner as well. But let's get a super... Here we go. I need one of these. Supercharger V8. Let's get one of those. And let's add these parts. Look at that. That one's 59%. This one's 100. Very nice. So that is on. Damn, this engine's looking pretty meaty already. Let's get these cam gears on. Just normal ones. Nothing too crazy with these. Did I get the right belt here? Actually, we might need to... have to add a little bit more parts for me to be able to add that. Oh, here we go. Let's see. Did I get the right timing belt? And I think I did. Alright. That is good. That's ahead of thinking there. Look at this. So what am I missing over here? I need the alternator. Okay. I think it was just a normal alternator. I didn't see anything. And then I need a timing cover. Timing cover. V8. Where you at? Why can't I see you? V8. Here we go. You were sneaky there. I couldn't find you. Let's add these 2 parts, and then we're about, I don't know, 60, 70% done with the engine, which is freaking awesome. We've got a few more of these parts here, so let's try to finish this beautiful engine up here. So we've got the 2 engine head covers, the beautiful red ones, you already know. I think we're definitely going to be able to hit our required level of 30... Wait a minute, that's not right. What the hell? Oh, it's engine cover B. Okay, I need a B one. I think I got 2 A ones, so that sucks. I need a B one here, so I have 2 of those, damn it. I think we've got the right part now. There you go. Screw this puppy on, and we should be able to almost finish it now. We need a throttle, V8, here we go. Then also I need some of these. I need 8 of these. So let's add the... Actually, I need one thing I can get. I can get a fuel filter, and I can replace that as well. So let's add these parts here. So we got the throttle here. We got a few parts we need to add actually here. We got the throttle. Let's add the... Over here, very hidden here. Look at this. Look how hidden this fuel filter is. I thought I'm going to replace it while I can remember, because you can barely see it in there. Then also, I can actually replace some of these rollers, because I got some of these. So let's do that as well while we're here. I think I got the pump as well. Water pump. There you go. Look at this. I'm way ahead of the game. I'm getting familiar with the game, boys. Then what do we need? A water pulley. Did I get one? Yes, I did. Look at this. That's what I'm talking about. Let's add some of these rollers on here so then I can move on to getting the belts and stuff. I don't think I got the crankshaft pulley one. No, I didn't. So that's something I need to get. Get this last roller here as well. Alright. Beautiful. So we'll add the bottom there. I need a crankshaft pulley V8. So that's pretty easy. Let's add the spark plugs as well, because we got enough of those too. Gotta add 8 of them. Here you go. And also we did get the ignition cord, so we can just chuck these babies on as well while we're here. The final piece on top of this engine is, I think, this, right? And now the top of it is done, which is fantastic. So we just need to finish up the bottom of it. And I think we're almost actually done with the engine, which is gone very, very well. I'm super pleased with myself. Normally, you know, to anybody else that, you know, does car stuff, this isn't impressive at all. But to me, I'm a bit of a newbie when it comes to engine and rebuilding and all that stuff. So I'm actually pretty happy with myself here. I mean, I know it's a game, guys. Don't worry. I don't think I can fix my own engine or anything like that. But, hey, we're doing pretty well here. So now I need a... final piece is I need a crankshaft pulley. And I might as well get a radiator too. A crankshaft pulley. Here we go. V8. I'm spending some money. I have 24,000 left. Holy. Hopefully I'm going to be able to have enough money to rebuild this car. I'm going to have to watch my cash a little bit here. I mean, I think I'm going to be able to replace the more expensive stuff. Well, I think I have replaced the more expensive stuff already. Which is, I think, was going to be the engine. So let's get the Supercharger Serpentine Belt. So I need a Supercharger Serpentine Belt V8, which... Is it this one? I'm guessing. Hopefully I'm guessing right. Here we go. Let's try to add this belt on here. Was it the right one? Yes. Yes, it was. Let's get the belt tensioner on that I already got. So I think there's probably one more, isn't there? Here we go. And this one is Serpentine Belt A V8. Alright, let's get that. Here we go. Serpentine Belt A V8. So buy one of these. At least these aren't too expensive. They're only like couple of bucks. Let's get this last part on here. And I need another inner roller. Damn it. Hopefully this is the final piece. Boom. Put it on there. And that seems to be finished. Everything's done there. And now we can add the radiator as well. I think that's it. I think that's it for the engine. That definitely seems like it's everything done for the engine, which is freaking awesome. So if we have a look at the car part, the engine, does it say at all like the engine? It doesn't really say if the engine's fine or not, but I'm pretty sure we have replaced everything that was wrong with the engine, which is great. So now let's move on to the rest of the car. So we're going to start with the S. Let's replace everything here. I have 24,000 to still play with, which should be enough money to replace everything here. I mean, the expensive part was probably the engine. So these parts shouldn't be too expensive here. But I mean, hey, it all adds up, right? It definitely does all add up. So I'm going to take these parts off that I can take off before we go under the car. Because a lot of this stuff we can't take off before we get under the car. Like, for example, here it says accessible from under the car. So let's just make sure we get everything that we can get off here. Let's do the same for the other side. Let's get these really rusty wheels off. I have no idea why these wheels are so rusty, but get these suckers out. Right, so now let's lift it up. We're going to be able to get the back of it done. how does the rest of the cars, like bumpers and everything, look? I mean, they don't look too bad. The front engines look pretty rough. How much parts does the front engine up front of the car have? They don't really have that much. They just have a battery. This car has like no filters or stuff, apparently. I've replaced no air filters or anything. So this is kind of like an easy build in a way. So we're just going to have to replace the front there. That's not going to be that expensive to replace that. Depends on the tires and the rims I use. So let's finish up here. We just need to take these off. We already did the other side. So once we get this off, we're going to be able to get this freaking coil spring rear drive axle out as well. Which looks a little bit rubbish to me. So take this off. Let me take that off. And can we get this off? Boom! Alright, time to replace everything. Okay, I have got a bunch of parts, so time to add these suckers back on. And we're going to be making some real good progress here. So let's get these on here. These are pretty easy. I think the bit that I'm going to spend a lot of money on is probably going to be the tires and the rims. So hopefully we're going to have enough money, because we only have like 21,000, which should be enough to cover. I think it will be. I'm probably going to spend maybe like a 10 or so here. So, fingers crossed here. But as you can see, we're pretty much almost done with the back of the car, which is great. So let me add these parts here. The leaf spring U-bolt. Let's add this sucker. So that is pretty much done there. That is done. Brake disc, let's add that as well. Brake pads, I did get some new brake pads, and I got the brake calipers as well. Boom. Boom. Yes. So now we just got left with the rims. So we'll finish with the rims afterwards. Let's finish this side as well, just to make sure I have everything correctly here. And then we're gonna go spend some serious cash on the rims. This one actually needs a lot less rubber bushings as well, which is nice. Normally, the cars previously that I have built in this game, all of them need so many rubber bushings, and they're so easy to kind of like forget. This one's been a kind of like an easy build, I'll be honest here. This one hasn't been as difficult as some of the others. The only difficult part was not really that difficult, engine. Apart from that, everything else almost has like less pieces here, which is nice. So now let's add on the brakes. We're gonna be good here, and then let's go figure out what kind of wheels I want on this thing. We're obviously gonna go for something nice, but first let me go separate one of these wheels so I know what kind of size these are. How'd you get so rusty wheels anyway? Look how rusty they are. What the actual hell? So now if we have a look at this wheel here, so we need a Rim Modern 03C. It's a 20 inch. Okay. Damn, look how big this tire is. 315. Okay. That should be pretty easy. Hopefully that's not going to cost me an arm and a leg. Here we go. We're in the rims. So the ones that they use was these ones. I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they use those rims, which is fine. So let's use these rims because they're pretty nice. So I'll get 2 of these, and I need size. Oh god. Oh, that's racking up the price, isn't it? Damn. But that's the ones that I need. Holy, that's gonna be pretty expensive because obviously I need 4 of these. I need 4 of these, so that's gonna be 6,000. Oh god, it's gonna be close. So let's get those, and then now I need tires. So how expensive are they gonna be, the tires here? Let's see. So the tires they used were actually race tires. Okay, so let's get the race tires. Those are gonna be expensive. Race tires. Where are race tires? Here we go. Ooh, from 300. Okay, race tire. Here we go. I need 2 of these. Size 20 with. God, that's putting up the price. That's not nice. 15 and profile 35. Ooh, that's expensive. But let's get them. Here we go. So now what we can do is we can go in here, install the tire. Look at that. That's beautiful. So while that second tire is getting balanced, we can actually finish up here and add this first one here, which is gonna be a big victory. There we go. That one is added on. Awesome. Let's God, it takes so long for the tire to get balanced. What the hell? Here we go. And let's add the second one, and the back is finished. Damn, that is awesome. The back is done. I am positive that I will not have enough money to finish this car, as in, you see these like front fenders here? I don't know how expensive those will be, and like the rear and stuff, but that's gotta be pretty expensive to replace, and I don't think I'll have enough money. But let's finish this car up. Let's make sure it actually drives, because then we get the restoration bonus, and then afterwards we can worry about, you know, all the other stuff. But let's just pretty much take everything apart here, and then that will give me a better idea of like how much money I got left. But these parts don't cost too much. I think maybe the most expensive bit will probably be maybe the suspension there. But apart from that, I think we're going to be pretty good here. We're just about scraping it in, to be honest. Alright, let's make sure this tire take off as well. We're definitely going to hit level 13 after this, because we need about 120 more experience. So we're definitely going to get after that job, right? And then we're going to be able to go to the junkyard, which is going to be super exciting. Final part here, steering knuckle B. Take that off, and I might as well just buy here. So steering knuckle B. Oh god, I need to go to the parts. This is tires, parts. Here we go. Front steering knuckle B. I'll need 2 of these. One thing I wanted to check is, let's have a look if the front tire is exactly the same as the back. Wait, let's just separate them. I guess we can see. So by the looks of things, yeah, it's exactly the same. So I might as well get the same tires here while I'm at it. 2 of these, size 20. That is pricey. Oh god, we're nearly in the last 10,000. I'm gonna get these race tires, and then pretty much that's what's gonna happen. Okay, here we go. Buy these, and we're in 10,000. So hopefully I have enough money to finish this job. We need 2 of these bottom sway bars, and I need a upper one as well. Upper. Here we go. 2 of these. I need a sway bar end link B, one of these, and then if I go into, I think it was called rod. Yeah, I need 2 of these and 2 of these. So now we just need brakes, I think. So let's just get 2 of these, and then brake calipers and brake pads. So I think I have everything. I think a battery, actually. I need a battery here because we need to take out the old one and put the new one in. So I have 8,000 left. So let's finish putting everything on here, and we'll see how much like the body parts cost. Maybe I can do a little bit work with those. This is pretty easy. Pretty much just adding a bunch of these parts on here now that I just bought. So hopefully I have the right ones, and I'm gonna need some more rubber bushings, because I do not have enough for the other side. So hopefully I have the right wishbone here. Double edge wishbone seems correct, so let's add that. Then sway bar link B. There you go. Everything so far is adding on nicely. Let's get the wheels on too, because everything should be correct here. I even got the wheel hub bearings. That's right. And the wheel hub cap. Look at that. I have everything. I'm impressed because this was all by memory. A lot of these parts I remember by memory now, so I'm pretty pleased about that. Let's get the wheels on too. Make sure they're the same as the old ones, and they are the exact same. So let's get these new ones on. Hell yes. Very nice. Let's do the same for the other side. I think this was a little bit of an easy build because there wasn't a lot going on. Like, there just wasn't a lot I had to do. I feel like some of the other cars are way more connected, as in there's a lot of more parts I need to add and stuff. I don't know. Definitely a pretty nice and chilled build. Hopefully we're going to make some good money with this, because then we can do bigger and better builds. So I need some bearings for these. I definitely know some. So let's get some of these. They're called bushings. I keep calling them bearings. We're going to get like 7. I don't know if that's enough or too many. You can never have enough of those things because pretty much every single car uses them. Oh, I'm pretty excited here. I'm actually really curious to see how much money we made, because we nearly spent all my money. I think we started out with like 80 something, so this better be worth it. Alright, goddamn it, better be worth it. Alright, moment of truth, here we go. Let's get this front wheel on, and that should be pretty much it. I think we're good now, so let's raise it. I mean, lower it. And we're gonna take out the old, I'm gonna take out this old battery here. Take this sucker out. And replace it with the new one. There we go. Bam. So that is pretty much it. So let's see how much we got. And okay. Whoa. Alright. That's some money. Okay. That's some money. So we have a bunch of parts we can replace still. We can replace a lot of parts here still. Like the... Let's see how much, for example, would be these front fenders or something. Did it take both of them off? All right, so these are called front left fender. So let's see how expensive are those. Whoa, we can add a nicer bumper there. Okay. Look how expensive these parts are. These are pretty pricey here, so we can get that. We can get the front of it, at the back of it as well. I think, right? Why not? Yeah, let's get that. Oh, we can add the spoiler. I kind of want to get the spoiler too. We'll add that. What else need to replace? And we have a little bit of money here. We could replace that. Do I need to replace the hood? I guess I could do. Actually, let's see. Let's add these parts. Let's see. These will probably be different color though, won't they? Yeah, that's black. I'd actually kind of... No, that doesn't really fit. Trunk, here we go. We can add this one. Look, we added a spoiler. I mean, that kind of looks ridiculous, but sure, why not? I need to remove rear bumper, and then we can add a new one. There you go. You know, if we replaced everything, it would be in black. It wouldn't look too bad. Oh, it's missing a light. We're missing a light there as well. We're gonna remove this front bumper, right? And then we can add a... Wait a minute, what am I doing here? There we go. And we can add a new one, right? Hell yes, look at that. Oh, that... Ooh, it's like matte... That's... If I had more cash, I could finish this, but I sadly can't. And now it kind of looks stupid. But let's add... let's get at least a light, right? God, that's expensive. That's... Oh, wow, about 890... Okay, definitely don't have a lot of cash left here. So let's add this on. There we go. And look at that. Look at that. That is looking a lot more nicer. I mean, sadly, I pretty much spent every single penny I have left now. We can add one more final thing here. This trunk window here. Let's add that on. And there she is. That's pretty much as we're going to be able to get done. So let's see what's the worth of it now. Whoa. Yeah. Definitely a little bit more cash there. So... Guys, here is the Ferrari 488 GTB. You know, if we replaced every part of the body, it would look actually really sick with this kind of like matte almost finish. But sadly, we don't have the paint option yet, so I can't do that. But look, we added a carbon wing on there, which looks pretty cool. The front, there's a little bit of a different splitter there. That's super cool. So let's sell this. Let's see how much cash we got. So sell it, buy them. Yes. And there we go. That's how we do it. That is how we do it. So we actually didn't level up yet. We need a little bit more experience. We need what? We need like a bloody... What is it? 80 more experience. So that sucks. I thought we'd level up. So we'll do like one of these cool jobs or something. You know what I mean? We'll do one of these or something like a simple one that isn't something like this. What is this? Repair minimum parts condition. It's just like fixed body parts. So we'll do something like that, right? And hopefully that will get us to level 13. So guys, thank you for watching. We have 124,000, which is super clean. We made like 30 plus there. That was really nice. I'm super happy about that, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, if you want to see some more, make sure you leave a like, click share, if that's how much I'm trying to grow. Appreciate a lot of support. That was a lot of fun. Next time you see me, we're going to the junkyard, baby. I'll see you then, guys. Thank you for joining. Bye.